What it do? What it do? What's up, Tawana? I didn't even waste time, man. I apologize,
Don't
y'all.
even waste time.
It's all
We're
my.
good.
Uh, we are running a little late. I am feeling very under the weather, and Tawana's gonna be running the show tonight. I'm just gonna chime in. I'm just gonna chime in. So
He
what's up?
would tell me I'm running the show. I feel like I'm sitting in the dark. Rod told me that. He says, "You look fine." And I'm like, I feel like my ring light isn't. I think I need to buy a new ring light, Rod. I think that's
No,
what it is.
everything's perfect, man. Quit, quit,
I don't like
quit.
this setup. I was just telling my audience over on Bigo, we have 65 over here in Bigo. And don't worry, I heard you counting the numbers. They'll be back. Hello, it's real. Hello, sweet peach. Hi, Alex. They'll be back. There's a lot of people that go on Google Live in the evening because everybody's off work and stuff. So I'm definitely happy to be able to stream there and over on YouTube at the same time. Oh, praise the Lord, because I have been wanting a setup like this for a long time. So I just need to make room for all the stuff now. Hey, Jackie. Hey, keeping up with the Griffins. How you guys doing?
What's up, everybody? What's up, Jackie? What's up, Griffins? Tawana is streaming on big old, little old, some kind of old. 65 people over there. I don't even know how many we have in here, y'all. I literally,
No.
literally, we were supposed to go live at 7:05, and I woke up.
Hmm.
I laid
Hmm.
down and woke up like probably right at 7:05. So,
Yeah.
but we're gonna rock. We're gonna rock. We're gonna roll. I'm a soldier. I can handle this. So,
We're not
um,
going to be on that long, though. Not
yeah,
tonight,
we're not.
guys, because
We're not. But
yeah.
watch what's gonna happen, y'all. What's gonna happen is Rod's gonna get his second win.
Welcome back, Jackie.
And somewhere in here, Rod is gonna be like full of energy.
Full,
But
full of energy. He's going to get pumped up. He's not going to want to leave, but we are not staying, all night. We may do an hour and a half
yeah,
tops.
sounds good. And y'all,
Yeah.
again, Tawana has had some great topics on the podcast. Her
Thank
Reddit
you.
topics take over tonight. I'm telling you right now, I probably have some. I haven't even looked at them today. So I'm just gonna be chiming in. Whatever Tawana come up with tonight, I'm gonna be chiming in. So
Oh, I stay ready now. You stay ready. You don't have to get ready.
whoa, say that again. You stay ready, you ain't
Stay
gotta
ready.
get
You
ready.
don't have
I
to
like
get
that.
ready.
I like that.
You
So
listen.
what's been on your
I
mind?
don't
What's
know.
on your mind?
What I okay. First off, I know this is cheesy, everybody. If they go, y'all listening? Okay, I am a fan of the Real Housewife franchise. Okay, and I've been watching. Hey, boss. Hey, 007. How you doing? Uh, I'm a fan of the franchise, right? I'm a Bravo fan. Now, my girl, my good sis, Portia Williams, is going through a divorce. So let me take y'all back a little bit. I know Big O knows. I know y'all know, right? Well, Portia Williams of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, she wasn't on, for a season because she had got married, to her ex Simon Guabadia. He's from Africa, the African prince or African businessman, whatever. So y'all, okay. I know this is ratchet. I know this is gonna be ratchet, but I'm gonna just tell the story how it is, and it is what it is. Okay. She was friends, with this woman who happened to be married to Simon at the time, and they met on the show, right? Sh- Portia, her eyes on Simon. She wanted Simon. She obviously knew that Simon and his girl was having issues in the marriage or what have you, right? Fallon, that's the ex-wife's name. Fallon, I don't know if she found out, that Simon was, doing some dirt or whatever, so she decided to do some dirt of her own. Portia found out about it. She went after Simon. She got Simon. They ended up engaged soon after his divorce. Was the ink wasn't even dry on the paperwork, and she had a ring on her finger. Thank you, boss. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Um, they got married. They had two weddings. one in America and one over at we saw all the footage and all the pictures, and it was beautiful and it was big. And, she was really making, thank you guys so much. They were making, all of this, leeway and, headway. And she was getting to know the family and all this kind of stuff. They even had a spinoff. They had a spinoff on Bravo. And the spinoff was, her and Simon going through, setting up for the new relationship and wedding. Now they don't have any children together, but Portia has this little girl, and that's a whole nother story in itself, child. The way she wanted to get this baby was insane, but whatever. Needless to say, they are in the news because they are getting a divorce. Now, divorce is not, you know, nothing new in Hollywood or whatever, especially if you watch the Real Housewives franchise. Divorce happens all the time. But the divorce is getting so sloppy. And this is what I want to talk about. Like, this is so embarrassing. Okay. We've got, Portia Williams, ex Simon, sends a cease and desist letter to order Bravo to stop filming his Rolls Royce amid nasty divorce. Now, here's the thing nobody cares. Nobody cares, Simon, about your Rolls Royce. We don't care if it's in, like, why do you care? Why do you care if your car, is in the, because I mean, I know Simon is all about money. We all know that Simon is about money. Hey, Big Daddy. Simon's about money. We all know this. But Simon and Portia, their divorce is messy. It's getting nastier by the minute. One minute she's sending him a cease and desist. The next minute, hey Lisa. The next minute, she's sending him something, he's sending her something, and they're just going back and forth and back and forth. Now, for real, this is my thing. If you guys are following this, first of all, don't get married just for money. Let's be clear about this. Don't let me scoot y'all over here so y'all can see me. Don't get married just for money. That's ratchet. And we knew Portia was about that bag when she saw Fallon's house. She saw them two swimming pools. She saw all the cars. She saw the private jet. She knew that he had a home, here in the States and a home in Africa. She never asked how this man got the money. She never asked, what do you do, for business? Even if she did ask, she's not going to understand. Portia's not going to. Portia thought the Underground Railroad had railroad tracks. She's not going to understand that. Y'all remember that? Portia was the girl that was like, how did they get the train out from underground? Are you insane? Portia, you married this man for his wallet, for his money, because you wanted to be financially secure. Never mind the fact that you said you had your own fashion line, you were selling your own hair, your naked hair, and you this, that, and the third. So you're supposed to be well off yourself. Plus, you're divorced. And I'm pretty sure you either got a settlement or you're getting alimony. So you knew that if you got married again, the alimony would probably stop, right? Hey, success. AT baby. So yeah, let's talk about it. What do you think, Rod? I mean, it's obvious that Portia married this man for his money, and now they're getting divorced, and she's bitter.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of people out there that will marry for financial incentives or
Yeah,
money, however we want to put it.
yeah,
Um, Listen at this scenario, it sounds like, yeah, she married him for his money.
yeah,
Um,
for sure.
but my question to the people, or my stance, I'm not going to say a question just yet. When you're in Hollywood, you know this is a huge possibility. Me personally, I don't know, but if I ever made it to a Hollywood status, I would want to be with someone that's like Rod used to be on a non-Hollywood status. So be with me for me. That's all I'm saying. And for
Yeah.
those of you just coming in, I see we got on my end 4 people. Tawana got about like 89,000 people over on her end. Uh, uh,
I have 77, thank you.
but I am not feeling my best tonight, so I'm getting through this here. But that's my take on it. Just
Yeah.
do
Marry me for me. Don't marry me for my money. Don't marry me for my bag. I feel like that's why, a lot of people who have money, they're already established, are afraid to get married because they don't know if someone's marrying them for their money or for, just for them, you know. And I
so,
mean, this guy is not stupid. I mean, he's a millionaire, right? So he knew that some of it was because he was financially wealthy. I mean, come on, come on.
so do people this make me I mean, is it all about prenups? Should people get a prenup when they come to this or
I'm pretty sure there was a prenup established because, like I said, Simon was already cheated on by Fallon, and now I don't know if he thinks Portia cheated. She hasn't said she cheated, but for sure, um, she's making claims and allegations that he does dirty business with his business partners and all this kind of stuff. So she wants out. I feel like that she's trying to break the contract in some sort of way because she has not signed the divorce papers yet. They're going through, the muck and the marrow, as the old people used to say. And, she's doing the most. Like Portia, let this man go. Get what you can get, and let this man go. Because real talk, he ain't got to give you nothing. To be honest with you, and even if he pays you alimony, it's not gonna hurt him. Like I feel like Portia's the type of person that wants to hurt his wallet. That's never gonna happen, love. Jackie said, "I'm tired of Simon whining. He knew what kind of woman Portia is." Exactly. That's another thing right there. We all know that Portia is about the bag. She knows she's about the bag. The first man that she married was a football player. She didn't have to marry food. She could have married, the garbage truck driver for love. She wasn't in love with this man, and she wasn't in love with Simon. Who goes after their friend's man? If my friend Jesus, was married and I see, oh, they're fixing to get a divorce, and I know he's old, but child, he got banged. I'm gonna have to jump on that. Yeah, Cordell was his first. That was Portia's first husband, Cordell Stewart.
yeah,
Jackie said she's a
he was a
Jezebel.
he played with the Pittsburgh Steelers. He was a quarterback, but he's not even in the league anymore. I mean, I'm sure he still has.
Baby, he just got his own business. He's got his own radio station. Cordell is fine, child. Cordell has got a mansion, child. He ain't hurting for nothing. Child, Cordell is real good. Cordell is out there talking about this scarred him for life because he don't know if he's gonna get married again. That's what Cordell talking about.
Wow, wow. So it sounds like is this woman just? I
Crazy.
mean, I'm not familiar with this story. And
She's
y'all,
never gonna marry anybody for love, in my opinion. I mean, as soon as she divorced Cordell, right? She went and got the BBL. She got the teeth fixed. She got the new hair. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she's a black J Lo. J Lo's in battle right now. Ben Affleck. How many times did they get married? Twice? And she's divorced. She dumped him the second time. Why? Why did you even marry this man again? If you, I can't.
and just so y'all know, I got to put a disclaimer. I'm drinking orange juice. I have a solo cup, but I'm drinking orange juice.
I'm
Uh,
drinking ginger ale. Hey, Hey, shout out to the 82 people in the Big O house. I appreciate y'all for being here. Hey, Roxy. Hey, Gary. Welcome. Welcome in. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you.
So
Go look at Portia. She had a big rear. She had it, but that's, why do these women do this? Black women already have the badonkadonk. You got junk in your trunk. Why do you want to get it blowed up to the size of a beach ball?
you know
Doesn't
what?
make any
Now,
sense to me.
now you're old. Now Rod about to wake up. Rod about to wake up now.
Y'all
Rod
hear him?
is about to
Hey,
wake up. Rod is about to wake up.
y'all hear him?
Rod is about to wake up because
Understanding this.
I am not touching no fake nothing. I ain't touching no fake
How do
booty.
you know though? How do you know that this woman hasn't had a BBL?
Well,
Because like Jackie said, with
you do.
Portia, she
You
had
do.
a big butt in the first place. But she's on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, so we saw her go to surgery. We saw her go to surgery.
Well, if it looked bigger than it used to, all of a sudden.
Yeah, yeah,
Now,
yeah. And she
I
had
don't know.
two boob jobs and the liposuction and the BBL.
See, I don't know that about no BBL. Does it like
That's when they suck the fat from your midsection and they put it back there. So your butt can be rounder. It can form a different shape.
so? If you got a woman and her booty gets super big,
Yeah. It's a possibility that the fat was transferred from the stomach to the butt. And that what they're doing as they're pumping the fat in, they're reshaping your butt so it looks higher up top. It's round like a ball. It's not, it doesn't sag over time. Jackie said you see her butt coming around the corner.
see, I don't like that. I don't want to see. I don't want to see no booty coming around the corner. And I'm sorry, y'all. I don't say butt. I just say booty.
But she, okay, booty or whatever. She had it done on the show. She debuted her, boobs and butt with the at the poolside with the little skinny bikini, and people were like, "What did you do? What happened? You got divorced and went buck."
So it seems to be that this BBL, because I'm hearing it a
Mhm.
lot, it's like taking over America somehow.
Yeah, the BBL phenomenon is dangerous. In my opinion, it's dangerous because a lot of people are getting it and they're not getting it in the cleanest places. They're not getting it, from it's gotten to the point now where you can be a BBL tech, you can be a veneer tech, you can be what are the lash tech, and not actually know anything about people's eyes, and not know anything about dentistry, not know anything about the inner workings of your body. They're just pumping. They know that you suck fat out and you put it somewhere else. They know that part, but they don't actually, like, I feel like you need to go to school for this stuff. You shouldn't go to a body chop shop and learn and get a certificate and then be able to do this. I mean, if you look at Charles and Netta, Miss Nana and Charles look horrible, but they got their stuff done for free at the local body chop shop, so they can get all this advertisement, and they look a
So
hot
so
mess.
so this is like a form of New Jack liposuction.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Mm.
right, Jackie. They go to Mexico as well. They're getting their chins done where you get this part right here sucked out, and then they have to wear the chin strap, you know, because they don't want that, so you get the fat sucked out of your face. I don't know what they do with it, but I don't know if they put it somewhere else. At this point, you can get fat sucked from somewhere and get it put stuck in, somewhere else, and it's just too much. It's just too much. And these women are like, I'll deal with the scar before I deal with the fat. Well, stop
So what
eating
does
too
BBL
much.
stand for? Big booty.
BBL stands for Brazilian butt lift. Hey, Roxanne.
Oh, okay.
Brazilian butt
I
lift.
thought it was still for big booty lift.
No, it's a BBL.
Brazilian.
They really have done this for decades in Brazil. Really. But if you go to Brazil to get this done, you're gonna pay a Brazilian price. So these people
So a
are
lot, if
learning
you
how
go
to
to
do this.
Brazil, because there's some very exotic,
Hmm.
erotic looking women in Brazil,
Yeah.
and when you see them, they ain't real
No.
either.
No. They invented this. Where you been?
I've been in the world
Rod
of
and his
real.
jokes.
I've
I
been in the
know.
world of
Rod has to be joking, right, Jackie? There's
no,
no way
I'm
you
not
don't know this.
joking. Rod has been in the world of stretch marks and realness. Show me a real booty with some stretch marks and whatever you got.
Well, the
Rod,
thing is,
no,
they think
I
it's
ain't
real.
no Jackie. I promise you,
They
I am
think it's
not
real.
joking.
They think it's real because they're just transferring fat.
But I'm
They're
not
not
joking.
adding any silicone or anything. They're just transferring fat.
I'm gonna have to keep saying disclaimers, y'all. I'm drinking orange juice, so I don't want nobody over
Rod
here.
is sick, y'all. He has a cold.
Yeah, I don't. No, I
And
got.
Boss 007, thank you for listening to the podcast. I appreciate it. Shout out to the 79 in the house. Y'all like me?
So, wow, that's crazy. So this woman got a BBL.
Mm-hmm.
She messing with all. I mean, now my question is to you, Twanna,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
or to everybody. My question to everybody. I'm asking Twanna because she's my co-host on the screen with me. Do stars feel like they have to have all
Yes.
this? I mean, they
Mm-hmm.
can't just have a regular looking.
It's the norm. You have to have super white, straight teeth. You have to have, that slim, chin, all of this, very feminine. You have to have a flat tummy. Your butt needs to have a little, shape to it. It doesn't have to be like Nicki Minaj's, of course, but you want something back there, something of a curve or whatever. So the norm has changed drastically over the
Does
years.
Nikki have a BBL too?
What? Does she? You
I
mean how
don't know.
many?
I'm not the BBL master. I don't know.
Y'all, did y'all hear what Rod just asked me? Rod just asked me if Nicki Minaj had a BBL.
I don't know,
Stop
man. I'm
playing
not
with
the
me.
BBL master. I
Of
don't
course, she
know.
got a boob job and got veneers looking like Mr. Ed. But girl, hey JJ. Mm-mm.
Lord have mercy.
I just, yeah, Nikki has a BBL. Nikki had several. No, I don't know how many she had, but her butt is it's not normal. It's abnormally sized. It's
I
not.
didn't know Lisa. I didn't know because I can't never tell when Lisa's still in here. Y'all, can I say something real quick? Real quick. I saw it yesterday. I had just got back and I wasn't feeling good yesterday. But I saw Lisa put on her Instagram
Mhm.
where Larry Jones,
Yeah.
one of the top black financial content creators out there right now, saw
Okay.
Lisa in this live stream. This is the second time he shouted her out. Y'all go check out my
Awesome.
sister, Lisa
That is
J.
awesome.
Stop.
You are making a name for yourself, girl.
Go check her
Congratulations.
out. This girl
Yes.
here is
Yes.
phenomenal.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Hey,
That
do
is
like
a
I'm doing.
great
I
job.
wanted to know her when she didn't have like no 250 million subscribers. I wanted to get to know her now. But I'm telling y'all, go check her out.
Hey,
So with
Mila.
that being said, back to these big bootylicious women. So in my world, BBL is big bootylicious.
That is hilarious. Well,
Big
it's
bootylicious.
Brazilian butt lift, and baby, everybody has got one. So if you go to Hollywood or Atlanta or California, hey House of X, and you think that these people have real, like they naturally got that way, no. And I hate to say it's not real because it is real because it is their body fluid, their
It ain't
body
real. What
fat.
you mean it's real?
But it
It
is
ain't
because it's
real.
their fat. It's not like they're taking something
Oh, Tawana.
fictitious.
Okay. If you took your fat out your stomach and put it in your
Yeah,
booty,
yeah.
it ain't your real booty. It's your real
But it's
fat,
your real fat.
but it ain't your real booty.
Hey, baby, how you doing? It's
Oh
your
boy,
real
it's
fat.
getting crunk
Hey,
up in here.
darling.
We got House of X in the crib.
You can tell who has one and who doesn't. Right,
I can't tell.
right. But you
Well, I'm
should
glad
be
I
able
ain't got to
to
worry
because
about
a
telling.
real
I got a
butt
big,
doesn't
so
look
I ain't got
like
to worry
that.
about telling.
Because nobody's butt is perfect, just like nobody's anything is perfect. That's ridiculous to think somebody grew a perfect butt. It's a BBL.
Big bootylicious, y'all. Tonight we're talking about big. Well, I don't know what y'all call it, Brazilian booty lifts and all that, but I call
It's
it
a
big bootylicious.
Brazilian butt lift. It's a
Yeah,
surgery.
we got
It's all
House.
right, Jackie. It's yours if you pay for it.
Oh, Jackie, I ain't with that. I never been with
Hey,
that. This show was
stamina. Hey,
no.
ID number.
Everybody, see y'all go ahead. Boy, y'all gonna have me going to jail. I'm gonna be all up in the grocery store. Hey, y'all. I'm gonna be down the frozen aisle like this here.
I'm good. How you doing, babe? It's yours. You paid for it. It's yours. You paid for the BBL, so it's your BBL, and you had your fat transferred from one spot to another. So that's your stuff. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. That's your fat, right?
Okay, okay.
Anyway,
I don't want to get too deep with this, but I gotta ask a question.
hey, Wonder
Tawana,
Woman.
I gotta figure out how
All
I'm
right,
gonna
ask
answer
a
this
question.
question. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna ask the
All right,
question.
what's up?
No,
I'm sorry, y'all. When I sit when
no,
I sit like this, it is my fibromyalgia. I'm not ignoring you guys over in Big O
when
at
I sit
all.
like this, my booty hurt because I ain't got no BBL.
Hey, Vincent, baby,
So
how
if
you
you see
doing?
me shift like this, all right.
Yeah, when I shift, because we're getting old. I'm gonna be 53 next month, so we got to do some shifting and moving around. What's your question, Ryan? Go ahead.
I may have to save it because I don't know how to act. So, okay, these men are fascinated by these BBLs.
Right, Jackie? Hey,
They're
y'all.
fascinated by these BBLs.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you, y'all. I'm sorry, Rod is just gonna be real, and I'm always
Everything is
real.
good, yo. How are you? Yeah, Jackie Rod is fixing to he's fixing to ask something crazy. Watch.
Here we go, Rod again.
Yeah, here we go.
No,
Hey,
man.
Lewis.
Here go.
Here we
No,
go.
Rod just gonna ask a real question. I, a big booty ain't never kept me in no relationship.
Well, it's attractive. And men in Hollywood and
I
Atlanta,
don't care
which is
about
the
that.
little Atlanta is the like little Hollywood, right? And this is where okay, the Real Housewives franchise actually started in Orange County. It was in California. Vicky and them. And then it moved to Atlanta, and Atlanta kind of became more popular because there's more drama, right? And so now Atlanta is looking like, little California, little Hollywood or whatever. Thank you, Tyler Perry, for expanding all of that and to Andy Cohen. They kind of paved the way for people who are non-actors. But even if you are a non-actor, uh, there's a standard that these people have created. Um, People want the Beyonce booty. Does she have a BBL? I don't know. I don't follow her.
You know what to keep Rod in them? Well, I can't say
I
that.
don't know.
I can't say
I
that.
don't know. I know that Nicki Minaj and a lot of people, um, have them. You know, uh, it's popular now. Whereas Caucasian women back in the day didn't want anything to do with it. They didn't want anything to do with big lips. They didn't want anything to do with big butts. It set them apart. So they wanted to, be more, slim, and they didn't want anything to do with it. Nowadays, you're seeing people get lip fillers and getting BBLs, and it's really um, it's just taken over. It's created a new standard. Um, where you can tell these people are from California, these people are from New York. You've got your musicians from New York and your actors and reality stars from California, and then Atlanta is a melting pot for this stuff, but there's still a standard. So the first thing that you notice that they get are these freaking veneers. And yes, they look like horse teeth, but nobody cares. You know, they got that, jumping on Love and Hip Hop. And I thought, why are they getting their teeth so big? This doesn't make any sense. Like, we have white teeth too, but I don't want them to be that big. Like, what is that? Are these like dentures or whatever? No, they're veneers. And so I saw the dental surgery of how they have to get these veneers done and everything. I was like, I'm out on that. I don't want that. And so then I started hearing BBL thrown around more. Well, I'm a YouTuber, right? I'm in the vlogging scene and I'm in the beauty community. So for me, I kind
Go
of
ahead,
get,
Twanna. I gotta
I
run it
get
off.
the, okay, go ahead. For me, I kind of get the 411 on the beauty community, first, right? So, when I saw the vloggers on YouTube being gifted the BBLs by different companies, or different, medical companies that were saying, hey, listen, we noticed that you've got over 1K on YouTube. Would it be possible we would fly you out? You can get a BBL, and all we want you to do is film it. We want you to just film your journey, and promote our facility. And a lot of facilities caught wind of that and started taking over. Well, it went from that to, because a lot of these people live in Atlanta and a lot of these people communicate with each other. So then you had Forever Latoya, that wasn't it, Jackie? Forever Latoya, I think I'm saying her name right. That went from YouTube to Real Housewives of Atlanta, and then from there it jumped, clearly off. Everybody had to have one. Everybody had to have BBL. Everybody had to have veneers. Everybody. So everybody's look from the first season of Real Housewives of Atlanta changed. Yeah, that was her. Everybody's look changed. And so, hey, and see, now nobody's teeth is real. Nobody's hair is real. Nobody's, body was built like that. A lot of people are saying, yes, I had an augmentation. That's what they call when they get their, breast done. So we had the augmentation and all this kind of stuff. I'm just like, the
Well, my
only
question
person, the only person that I am not mad at, and I am a fan. I'm on the train. I drunk the Kool-Aid. Is Kenya Moore, Miss USA. I'm on the Kenya Moore train. I have been since day one. Do not judge me. That is my girl, 100 grand. And if I had the stamina and the get up and go and the vitality that she has to get in that gym and do what she does, because that girl is a powerhouse. And I don't care if she go get something done, because I know what she does and I know what she looks like in real life. I've been watching that girl since she won Miss USA. I got her in a beauty book with Janet Jackson and them. That's how bad she was. She used to be back in the day. Kenya Moore is the real deal.
Twanna, let me interject. Ain't no booty ever made me stay. Just because your booty looking good in some jeans or some slacks or a skirt. Now, I'm going to tell you what they need to come up with. Y'all get ready. Put your seatbelts on. Put your seatbelts on.
Oh, here we go.
What they need to come up with is a CCL.
What's that?
I'm not going to say it because I respect you. You got to use your imagination.
Do I need to get one?
I don't know. Maybe hell, I don't know. I don't know who need to get what. I don't know who need to get a BBL.
I ain't never had no BBL. I can't afford all that.
But what I'm
YouTube
saying
ain't just issuing those things out.
One thing that'll make a man stay is two things that'll make a man stay. Your cooking. They both start with a C. I'm trying to be respectful here, y'all.
Yeah, please do, because you're loud in here. For the bigger audience to hear. Yeah, for the bigger audience to hear. You're in living color, bro.
Well, babe, I'm just talking like I normally talk.
Do not get me banned.
I ain't
Jackie
saying
said,
ooh. Well, I'm on YouTube. I don't know about the big O over here, but I ain't saying.
Do not get me banned. Jackie, we know what he's talking about, don't we? We know.
I ain't gonna say nothing else.
I mean, you can get those revived now. They do have that surgery.
Whoo.
You didn't know that either?
Nah.
Yeah, they have a revitalization. Am I lying, y'all? Y'all in the comments, am I lying? You can get down there revitalized. Thank you, Jackie. Was it who was it that got was it Jackie's so funny. No, I'm not lying. Was it Nene Leaks or was it which one was it that did it first? I'm not sure if it was Nene Leaks. Now I know on Orange County it was Vicky that got it done. And then the one that exercises a lot, she owns those gyms. She was next in line. She got the revitalization. I'm not sure if Nene Leaks got it, but somebody else on Real Housewives of Atlanta got it. It was Nene. Okay, she was the first one. And then I think the one that married that other basketball player. Hey, JJ, the one that Phaedra. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Phaedra Parks got it. And she shouted from the rooftops. She thought it was the best thing since sliced bread. Yep. 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 There's nothing that a doctor can't do, especially in plastic surgery, Rod. You can get everything redone, retouched up, revitalized, redone. You can look like a brand new Pontiac. You can go in looking like a Pinto and come out looking like a Caddy.
Wow. I don't want to say nothing because I don't want to be too loud for whoever we was talking about. So
We was talking about Portia, but
no, the
these
big old
people,
audience. I don't want to be too loud for them.
oh, big O, yeah.
Which I ain't worried about the big audience because I'm on
No, that's
YouTube,
it.
so I don't know
Well,
nothing
no,
about.
y'all ain't worried. You ain't worried about it, but don't get me banned. That's all I'm saying. Hey, thickness. Hey, Ken. Hey. Kenya might be getting fired from the franchise. Child, if she does, she'll be okay. I've been looking into Kenya, and Kenya gonna be all right, child. I really, to be honest with you, don't even think she cares. I really feel like she should have got a spinoff when her and that man got married, but that's a whole nother issue. That's a whole nother story. I could do a whole 30-minute video on that by itself because that's another marriage where a man married a woman for her money and for her clout or
Wow, who
whatever.
was that?
Kenya Moore's ex.
Mm,
He wanted a baby. They got pregnant, got the baby. He wanted clout. He was on the show, even though he didn't like being on the show. He wanted money. He's getting paid alimony. There you go. He got what he wanted. No,
mm.
he's not interesting in the least, MC. He's not interesting in the least. I think that um Phaedra's husband was more interesting, going to prison for a white collar crime and Phaedra, with all the Holy Ghost and discernment that she has, didn't know that she was married to a criminal. But I digress. I wasn't there. I just know what they showed in the show. Oprah, however, is all right after her hospitalization. She's 70 years old. She shared her health update on live stream on her own platform. She's doing good. She had stomach virus, and Gail was really concerned, and she was the first one to speak out because Oprah was unable to, speak about it, and so she's at home now. This was reported 13 hours ago, so praise the Lord for her, recovery and being okay. She's at home resting comfortably, and Gail has stepped in because they're still best friends after all these years, and um, you should be so lucky to have a friend like that. If I end up in the hospital or something, I would definitely want a BFF to be right there. While women paying alimony. Absolutely. She's not the only one in Hollywood. She's not the only woman in Hollywood that pays alimony. Yeah. Now, Kenya does have a specific timeline. She's not going to be paying alimony forever, because she has primary custody of the baby. Um, so it won't be forever. And yeah, Paula Nida, he's super fine, and he's a super criminal. And that was not the first time that he went to prison for a white collar crime. So, Phaedra, my prayer for you is that you have better choices than men. Um, Now going forward. But Paulo Nida is remarried again to a woman who has a beautiful BBL, and looking forward to seeing if Bravo offers them a show.
Wow.
I love Rod.
Wow. I'm just
Phaedra
sitting.
knew. You think Phaedra knew? Because Phaedra swore up and down she didn't know. You think she knew? It's all about the money, ain't it?
Thank you, Leo, for welcoming everyone in. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm like I said, you running the show. I'm just sitting back chilling tonight.
I can't believe you're speechless. What is going on?
Uh, nothing, nothing. I ain't speechless. I'm always have something to say. I'm
She
just
knew.
chilling.
I feel like Phaedra seems uptight. At the fake sure that's my name for her because she's fake as all get out. Once she lied on my girl Candy Burris, y'all, I lost all respect for Phaedra. Yes, she is an attorney and she's a mom of two, handsome little boys, and she's doing her things, but I just have a few grievances, with Phaedra, the way she dresses and the way she presents herself on these reality shows. um, it's a wonder Bravo hasn't just thrown her out. She's trying to make great TV, is what she's trying to do. She's trying to make great TV. She's trying to do the things that the younger girls are doing and everything, and it's not working. She looks like a hot mess. So I wish that she would act her age. And she owns a funeral home, and and she owns this business and that. Like, really act like a business owner. Act
Wow.
like you got some sense. Don't be out here giving black women a bad name like that. Dress like you have some self-respect. Don't be wearing any and everything in front of your sons. You're raising sons, and then you have the audacity not to want um Apollo, at certain times and this and that. And don't y'all have, I mean, I know you have primary custody or whatever, but you said on Married to Medicine that he was allowed to come and visit with his kids, whenever, as long as you weren't, as long as y'all didn't have something scheduled. So what is this? Are you dressing like this and acting like this so when Apollo shows up, he kind of misses, what he was missing in prison or something? Are you doing this to entice Apollo? Because it's not doing anything for your sons. And I would be embarrassed if my mom was running around looking like that. MC said Phaedra changed her age when those babies were conceived. She knew exactly what Apollo was up to. She changed her age.
So, Twitter, what show is this? I'm scared. I like literally. I really don't
Phaedra
want
Park
to.
used to be on, Phaedra started off on The Real Housewives of Atlanta, and then she went to Married to Medicine. She claimed, hey, take out, she claimed that she was dating a physician. And that's how she got the spot on Married to Medicine. But at the reunion, Apollo, her ex husband, showed up, the one that went to prison for white collar crime. He showed up. So we never got to see the physician boyfriend. We don't know if he was real or not. But she wanted a spot on a reality show, and she has rapport with Bravo TV. And so they went ahead and put her on Married to Medicine. And I think that it was one of the biggest mistakes that they could have made because she didn't bring anything to the show. She didn't bring anything to the show. Hey, Rare. Hey, Rare to Find. How are you? Shout out to the 79 in the house over at Vigo. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and Rod. We appreciate it. Um, he was fake. Yeah, because we never saw him, Jackie. We never saw the man. Now the name of the show is Married to Medicine. Who
So
are you marrying?
is he addicted? I'm scared to even raise my voice, but is he addicted to drugs?
Who?
The dude that was married to medicine.
Ah, no. Married to Medicine is a show about one spouse who's married to another spouse that happens to be some sort of physician.
Okay.
Yeah. So Married to Medicine has about five couples, and each physician Jack is laughing. Each physician is different. You have psychiatrists, and most of them practice general, medicine. They have them. You have the baby doctors, who Miss Jackie and ooh, child. I just got brain fog. Her bestie, we can say her bestie, the loud one, which I love. I love those are my favorite two ladies. The baby doctors are my favorite two. And then you have Heavenly, who is she's a dentist. She's married to a psychiatrist, thank God, because she needs mental help.
Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Wow. So married to medicine. Okay. What channel they come on?
Bravo TV.
Yeah, I don't have Bravo. I got Fire Stick. It's probably on.
Meanwhile, for the folks who are interested in Netflix, y'all know Bridgerton is coming back tomorrow. We're gonna talk about it over there on the other channel.
Bridgerton start tomorrow.
This is the part two of the third season. And child, when
Hey,
I tell y'all, all I want to know is the world going to find out who Mrs. Whistledown is? And is Penelope actually going to finally get married to the love of her life? And I feel like her fiance's uh, sister is going to throw that monkey wrench, but I don't think it's going to stick. I feel like Penelope, if anybody on the show deserves happiness, it's Penelope. Let that girl get married. Doggone it.
so you said it's part two of the second season or third
Third,
season?
third season, second part two, third season.
So now they having parts to the seasons?
Yeah, they did that because they need the filming was bad due to the strike, the actor strike. So in the middle of all of that, created Queen Charlotte. And so we got some of Queen Charlotte, and then the season started, and then part two started. There's a gap in between there. So they had to make a filler because of the actor strike. So we're not, Bridgerton fans, we're okay with that. We're okay with that. Jackie said Oprah got top flight treatment. I would have still been in the hospital getting moved. She actually has a nurse at home. She still has an IV, but she'll be all right. She's fine. J.R. Hill, hello. Hello. Welcome to the podcast. Appreciate you being here.
Hey, what's up, my brother? Hey, I responded to your comment on Points Blank Travel with the 4,000 subscribers. Appreciate you for being here, man. Appreciate you.
So, former LAPD officer reveals information into Diddy's alleged involvement in Tupac Shakur's unaliving. As if we didn't know. As if we didn't know this was a thing. Did you see Clipped on Hulu? Today the boys will be coming on. No. What is Clipped, child? Is that something I need to be looking into? Are you asking me if I saw a show called Clipped on Hulu? Because I got Hulu too. Rod, you got Hulu. Rod doesn't have Netflix, but Do you have
I
Hulu?
don't have Hulu either. I don't have none of them.
What you
I have
watch?
Prime Video. I watch myself. No, seriously, all jokes aside, I watch. I think I have. I watch a lot of sports, so um, I have Prime Video.
Why loves to motivate. Hello. She says, good evening, all. I've been listening. What else is going on? I don't watch reality TV. We're about to get into everything that's going on. NC, we already knew his involvement. Exactly. Thank you. Thank you. Your favorite couple. Hello. Welcome in. Thanks for stopping by. We appreciate it. We
What's
already
up?
know. What you mean, sir? What you talking about? Y'all ain't found nothing new. What they do need the evidence to prosecute. Okay, let's say that. Let me go back to the article. I'm not just gonna swipe over it. Okay, they do need the evidence to prosecute y'all. So y'all are interested. So Jocelyn Jovan said a former member of Los Angeles Police Department recalled the confession he received from Dwan Kiki D. Davis that named Sean Diddy Combs as the orchestrator in the unaliving of Tupac. So for me, um, it was Biggie and Tupac. I don't think Biggie was unalived, by accident and all this kind of stuff. I think that Sean Diddy Combs had something to do with both of it, had something to do with money and a whole bunch of things. Um, and they do mention in this article Notorious B.I.G. The revived case was a result of the late rapper's mother, Valletta Wallace, filing a $400 million wrongful death lawsuit against the LAPD in 2002 in response to a Rolling Stone article where a lead detective on the case, Russell Poole, claimed that rogue cops were responsible for her son's unaliving. Y'all already know what I think. So,
No, what
Jason
you
says Donald Sterling and the Clippers. So, listen, man, I just feel like Diddy had his hand on way too many people. One person is enough, but you to have your hand on everybody's like your God is insane. Like who let this happen? He's not the richest man in the world. What is this? What, right, Jackie? Who let this happen? That Diddy control the music world in the secular division. What is that? Who said that it was okay for Sean Combs to be the godfather of hip hop? Now even Suge not saying anything. Come on, somebody. I'm done with it. Because he ain't fixing to come after me. Next.
Yeah, you see, I'm just sitting over here like a dead fly. I'm just laid back. All right, I'll get in all that.
Don't say the D word. Somebody might end up missing.
I just don't get into all that. I mean, personally, whatever they doing, they doing. I mean,
Well, he was spotted, y'all. He was spotted for the first time since everything happened. According to iHeartRadio, Diddy was spotted outside for the first time since Violent Cassie tape leaked. So he's outside in a white shirt and a yellow vest, and he's, didn't shave yet, but you know, he's outside.
well, uh,
He's outside.
I don't know.
What? Okay. I don't know if y'all know who this is or not, but
Yeah, I'm gonna put you right here. I'm gonna put you right here. Tell them about it. Tell them about it.
where are you going? You going to blow your nose? Is he going to blow his nose?
Nope, just tell them about whatever you about to tell them about.
This is real short. This is real short. Listen, rapper Webby's DJ found unalived with his wife in an unalived suicide after criticizing working conditions. Okay. I don't know if you guys know who this is. But in a shocking turn of events, DJ T Gutta, known for his work with rapper Webby, was reportedly unalived. He unalived himself and his wife, Kalisha Dunn, after posting a sketching criticism of his work environment on social media. So, according to Fox's 5, Atlanta authorities were alerted to gunshots at the Powder Springs, Georgia home of DJ T Gutta on Sunday, June the 9th. Upon arrival, the bodies of T Gutta, whose real name is Notorious, his real name is Notorious Brown, stop playing, and his wife, Kalisha Dunn, were discovered. The Powder Springs Police Department confirmed the details of the tragedy to Hip Hop DX. So I can confirm that the Notorious Brown died from self-inflicted gunshot wounds after unaliving Kalisha Dunn, and that's what Captain J.W. Holcomb said. I am being told that he went by the name T. Gutta when performing. The tragic event unfolds hours after T. Gutta posted a lengthy and distressing message on Facebook where he criticized Webby over his work conditions. In a post, he got a painted a bleak picture of his professional life, emphasizing the lack of appreciation and support from the rapper. So that's really crazy. That's really crazy. Jackie said that he wants sympathy. Look, was that with that? Rod, are you trying to get sympathy from the audience?
No, she was that. That's what.
I don't know if that was for you. I'm just playing with you. I don't know.
Oh, I thought she
Yeah,
was. I
here
thought
we
she was. I thought she was talking about whoever you was talking about. No, man, I'm over here trying to get a just a everyday look.
I'm not gonna do that last story because I'm tired of talking about Diddy. So we're gonna go straight to Reddit. Are you guys ready for the Reddit story of the day?
Yeah, yeah. Give him the Reddit story.
Give him the Reddit story. I told Rod we should postpone and just pick it up next week. I know he doesn't feel good. I
No, give
told
him the
him
Reddit story right now. Go ahead.
I am. I'm about to, but I'm just saying. Are you sneaking naps back there? Like, what are you?
No, I'm over here doing all kind of stuff, but
I'm
I ain't
playing.
taking no
I'm
nap.
playing with you. I'm playing with you. Take your time. This is kind of a lengthy story, so listen in
Well,
because I
go ahead.
definitely I want you to,
Listen.
I want your commentary on this after.
All right, I'm listening.
All right, Big O, are you guys ready? This is the Reddit story of the day. Shout out to the 82 in the house. I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me. Here we go. The Reddit story of the day. Am I the A? My friend is having an affair. We plan to tell her husband. I've known Anna, female 38, since we were in high school. We are part of a group of 5. We've all grown and had our own families. We hang out as families for Christmas, birthdays, photography sessions, Easter, etc. It has been like this for over 10 years. My partner Greg, who is 39, is good friends with Anna's husband Darren, who's 39, more so than the other husbands in the group. They regularly hung out on their own. So Anna recently told me she's having an affair with one of their family's friends, who is also Darren's sister's ex partner, Jeremy, male, 43 years old. At the time, I remained non judgmental and supportive. A couple of days later, once the information really set in and I realized how disloyal and disgusting the whole situation is, my sense of justice and moral compass came into play. Darren is truly a good man, Anna says so herself. He's a wonderful father and husband, but he just doesn't feel the connection with him anymore, despite faking it for the last 6 months to keep her secret under wraps. My partner found out a few days in. He is shattered for his mate, and it is eating him up. He wants to tell Darren and plans to in a couple's weekend. So I knew keeping the secret from Greg may fire back on me in the future if he found out. I also hid, the secret from everybody, but I told Anna that Greg knows. She's pissed at me for the betrayal, expecting me to take it to my grave. She knows there is a chance Greg will tell Darren, and I have told her that Greg's loyalty lies with Darren and not with her. So Anna has told me that if anyone else finds out, she'll know it was me, despite having Jeremy over while Darren is on night shift with her children in the house and being seen out with him locally by acquaintances. I feel guilty and scared. I am ruining the friendship. But I know that there is a big part of me that doesn't really want to be friends with someone like that. Anna has not asked for separation from Darren yet because they have an overseas trip coming up in October, and she wants to wait until after that trip and until her child is settled in at a new school next year before changing things up. She has been open and also telling me financially she cannot leave her husband just yet. Keeping in mind, this woman is quite high maintenance, regularly getting things like Botox and taking, roids to have her, look her best. We want to tell Darren about her affair so he can stop wasting his time and money on Anna, who clearly doesn't feel the same or have the same loyalty as him. Will we be in the wrong? What do you guys think? Hi, Betty. Hey, Miss Caller. Rod,
Boy,
what say you?
I said I left and came back and left again and came back. And boy, that was a long story. I don't know. I got to see what the people say first.
Mhm. All right.
What the people got to say.
MC wants a Rod and a Jackie. Jackie, are you saying yes that they're in the wrong for telling? Is that what you're saying? Is this because I don't know. I don't know. I told a friend one time um about her man and she got mad at me. And I have never told anything else to anybody. She
Yeah.
asked me, she asked me, she said, if you know, because her man and my husband were friends. So if I know anything, I need to let her know. I said, okay, yada, yada, yada. And she got mad at me. She called me and went off on me on the phone. Don't tell me anything else. I said, okay, I won't. Another Jezebel. I wouldn't say nothing. You wouldn't say anything? Okay, so Jackie's saying that she wouldn't say anything. Hello, Paris. Look at the other comments. So yes, you are in the wrong for telling. Yeah, yeah. I don't think I would. I don't know. That just like don't ever put me in that position. Maybe I would say something like, "Don't you have something to tell your husband?" Like, I don't know. I don't know.
Uh,
Would you tell Rod if you knew that your friend's wife was having an affair? Would you tell your friend?
nope.
If you knew that your friend was having an affair, would you jump in? Would you
Nope.
say no? Okay, well there you go. MC said, I don't know if I would say anything, but I wouldn't want to be the Jezebel's friend.
Now,
Like
what I
something's gonna happen though, because I'm not gonna want to be around you,
what I
especially
would
if you're
do,
well,
what
okay.
I
What would you
would
do?
do to one is I would talk to my boy if he was doing it. Now, if the wife doing it, if he don't tell me, I don't know nothing about it. And if he did tell me, I probably my only response gonna be, hey man, y'all need to work that out. I'm not getting it. But
Yeah,
if I saw my boy out doing his thing,
yeah,
and I'm pretty cool with most of my boys' wives. I'm not gonna get in it. I'm damn sure not going to
yeah,
tell her nothing, but I'm gonna be like,
yeah,
hey man, do you want to ruin what you have
yeah.
with who you just met? You don't even know this person.
You don't even know this person.
You don't even know him. So
Yeah,
that would be my 2 cents. I wouldn't really get in it, but I would be like, hey man, you need to really pay attention to what you're doing.
because I can see this going left. What I see is me breaking friendship. Well, not so much breaking friendship, but I'm like, I'm gonna have to distance myself from you because of your recent activities. I just can't, you know what I'm saying? Like me and you need to separate until you get this situated because I don't want to be in the middle of it. And I can see her husband saying, "Where's Twanna? She hasn't been around. What's going on?" You know, and that's gonna open up a whole nother can of worms because he might get an inkling to call me and be like, "Where you been? You know, my wife is upset. She hasn't seen you. Blah blah blah." I can't lie. You know, at best, I can say, "Yeah, you need to ask your wife what's going. You need to ask your wife what's up." I can't say anything. You need to ask your wife. Worst
Yeah,
case scenario. Yeah. Yeah.
I just don't think. I don't think. Probably because I don't go around like that anyway. But I don't think my friends' wives would say, "Hey, where's Rod? I haven't seen him in." Because I'm not hanging out like that anyway. So
Yeah.
uh, now what they may say is, I noticed when Rod was here, he was kind of quiet. He
That
was
too.
he was a little
That too.
quiet
Yeah.
because I may not know well, but I probably wouldn't because I'm gonna be cognizant of what's going on. Be like trying to make everything seem normal.
Right.
But if I was put in that position where I felt like I had to make everything seem normal,
Yeah.
it would be a while before they saw me again.
Yeah. Because that's uncomfortable. And for you to do something like that, like I would be questioning myself. I'd be like, I misjudged my friend.
Well,
I
like MC
misjudged
is
you.
saying, she is not my friend if she puts me in that position.
Yeah.
He, I'm not gonna say he's not my friend,
Yeah.
but hey, dude, don't put me in the middle of this mess you got going on.
Yeah. Because in the story, she's like, hey, you know, now here's the thing. The best friend's husband found out. I didn't tell him. He found out. So with that, you know, you can't get mad at me because your secret is, you know, spreading. You're being out in the open, you know, you're sneaking around with this guy and you're being seen by acquaintances, the story says. So you were bound to be seen anyway. If you're so bold to be out and about with this man, you're you're gonna get caught anyway. So why are you mad at me? Why are you mad at my husband?
If you out and about like that, you really don't care. In
You know,
my opinion, you're at a point where you really don't care anymore. That's
because the
just my
people are seeing you. You know what I'm saying? Like people are seeing you. Like where are you going?
you
If
that well,
this
you know
husband
what I
needs
take away.
everyone,
They care. They
yeah,
care when they get caught.
yeah, yeah,
But if they don't get caught, oh man, I'm just doing my thing. I got this at home. I'm over here doing this.
yeah,
If I don't get caught, everything's cool.
yeah.
They care when they get caught,
I care
and
when you
that's
get
male or female.
yeah.
So
That's wild. I can't even. Don't put me in that position ever. I don't care, you know, who you are. I don't care if you're the deacon at the church, the mother on the motherboard. I don't care who you are. Like, don't put me in that position because, at the end of the day, I don't want to be in the middle of something like that, and I don't want anybody asking me any questions that you know will incriminate me. I don't want to be put in that position.
I tell
Um,
my friends, don't tell me nothing that's super secret.
don't tell me
I don't
anything.
want to know.
Leave me out of it.
You know, a lot of people want to know the gossip to one, but I ain't
Right.
that dude. I
Hello.
don't want to
Hello.
know the gossip.
But the
That
thing is, your friend needs you to confide in. That's what the basis of the story was. Like the friend needed somebody to confide in. So she said,
would
yo, I
confide in
gotta talk
yourself
to
and tell
you.
yourself you know you're doing wrong.
No.
You don't need me because if a friend, if a real friend asks me, I'm gonna tell them, hey man, you messing up. You really messing up. You know, you really want to know what Rod
Yeah.
think. I think you messing up.
Late she said it. She said, look, you know, I gotta tell you, you know, you need to fix it. And you know, if the husband, like if my husband were to say something, you know, he would have said the same thing. You know, you need to fix this. You need to either break up with the guy or you need to break up with the husband. But you're gonna have to have a conversation with your husband because
But
that's
I think it goes back to another podcast we had, or maybe one of my separate things.
yeah,
Greed, greed. People want to have their cake and eat it too.
yeah,
And I don't. Although I'm not feeling well, I don't have to feel well to speak the truth.
yeah,
People want their cake and eat it too. Like, hey, I can have this woman over here, and I can have my woman at the crib.
yeah,
And then what makes it a huge mistake is when you involve other people. It could be your brother, it could be your cousin, it could be your best friend. No, man, that's your mess, dude.
right,
You deal with it. I don't want nothing to do with it. And that's I tell people, I don't want nothing to do with it. Whatever you got going on over there,
yeah.
y'all gonna do that there. And when it all blow up, I still don't want to know about it because I don't want to see her hurt and I don't want to see you hurt. You know, real talk. I just don't. So,
Wow,
boy, that was your Reddit story.
that was my Reddit story.
Wow, that you always have some good Reddit stories, cause
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Hi, Ryan. Hey, Ohio. Hey, Ricky. Thank you for joining the podcast.
I'm gonna start. Oh man, I knew this was gonna happen. I'm gonna have to change. I'm gonna start coming up with some Rod stories.
Some Rod stories. You gonna
Yep,
have story time for us?
yep. I gotta change this here. Yep. I'm gonna start coming up with some Rod stories,
Um,
but I don't know how
hey,
yet.
Edgy.
I don't
That's
know how.
funny. He's gotta come up. He's gotta come up with
I'm gonna start
gotta
coming
come
up.
up with some Rod stories. Well, the people are missing the Rod isms, tonight, but we know you don't feel good, so we're gonna let that pass. You
Yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah. I apologize, y'all. I just
No, it's okay.
I'm
Let's go
oh,
into tales from your server. So, have you ever been in a restaurant and your server, you're wondering what's wrong with your server, like you've had, just crazy, things going on or whatever? Well, I'm also a fan of tales from your server. So, in this instance, the waitress asked me at the end of my date if I was okay. What was the story? Well, listen in. Let me tell you what happened. I went on a date with a guy the other day, and at the end of the date, she caught me as I was walking out of the washroom to ask me if I was okay. I said I was, and she just said she usually checks in with the women on dates just to see, just in case. I was so confused. As I've gone on many dates, and this has never happened to me before. We had a good time. We had food, we had drinks, didn't think we were visibly drunk or anything. And nothing out of the ordinary happened on the date. So the only thing I could think of was that I've been told I look younger than I am. He looks a little older. I'm 29 and he's 36, which is a bit of a gap, but nothing crazy. Was this happening to anyone as a waitress? Have you ever asked this and why? Then she made an edit and said, I wasn't annoyed. I was just confused. I'm a pretty anxious person and it spooked me a little bit. I got paranoid after and thought, oh my goodness, did he do something? Spike my drink? Did she know him? Was she warning me? You know, has that ever happened to any of you guys? Hi, Anthony. Where the server kind of got in your business a little bit and was like, are you okay? Jackie said she shouldn't straighten that. Oh, you're still talking about the last story. No, my friends better to tell me, and I will handle it from there. I don't want my friends to tell me anything. She should string the husband along for as long as she planned to. She shouldn't. Look, listen, just don't tell me anything. As far as the tells from the server, I'm going to get into some more of those stories. These stories are really funny. Most of them are really funny and super good. I personally love the idea that Reddit has these stories. Like for example, 11 hours ago, someone dropped this bomb and said, "Hold the attitude, please." Okay, this is from a server. Okay, This is from a server. So if you're a server at a restaurant, you're definitely gonna know about this. So the other day, I had a two-top table, right? I haven't served the lady before, but I had served the man, and he had been very sweet. Well, today was going to be different. I go over to get their drinks, and this grown woman points at the drink she wants instead of saying, she just points instead of saying it. And the server hates it. Not even little kids point at food at my job anymore. They all use their words. So why can't a grown up? Anyways, I turn to the man and ask what I can get for him. And he says he doesn't know. So I tell him our non alcoholic beverages. He tells me he doesn't want that. The lady says he wants a beer. I go to point out the beer list because the table literally has four separate menus. Um, and we are in the bar area where he could look over and see the draft as well. So the lady starts listening to the beer offers, and he says, "Can I order?" To her, and she says, "I was listening to them because she wasn't going to. Like I wasn't in the process of pointing the beers out." She orders his beer, their food, and they're good. At the end, I'm supposed to ask about gift cards or we get in trouble. So I say, any dessert or gift cards for us today? And he looks at me and says, wow. And says, how about nothing? With so much attitude. Like, buddy, I don't know what's wrong. I don't know what happened to you. You're annoyed with this lady. You're not annoyed with me. Last time, you were cracking jokes. Now you're being, can't say that word on YouTube, but,
I
being.
can, but I won't.
But so I feel like, oh boy, in the middle of all this, got mad at his date because the server's like, he's been in there before, not with her, but he's been in there before, either by himself or with somebody else. And we're talking about servers. We've all had great service sometimes, we all have bad service sometimes, but never have I ever treated a server in such a way that would make them feel, bad. Um, I even say, like, if I have to send food back, I'll even say, I know it's not your fault because you didn't cook the food. Just tell the chef that this is, this, and that, or whatever. But I'm like, you know what I mean? Now, I know expeditiously in the kitchen, if the food doesn't look right, the server's not supposed to bring it to the table. But in most cases, a server is going to be like, I expect this to be, okay. So I'm going to get the plate and I'm going to take it to them. And then when it gets to the table, if the food isn't right. But in this instance, the man is saying the food looks good. She ordered his food for him. She ordered the beer. Like his date ordered everything as if he couldn't do it. So I'm assuming that this might be a wife or something like that. Anyway, he gets an attitude and takes it out on the server. I'm not that chick that's going to take my attitude or whatever out on my server because I don't want them to spit in my food. I'm just saying.
But my
And it
my
sounds
question,
like he was trying to get out of there. Like he was like, I don't want anything at this point. Like bring the check was his attitude.
Tawana, you've never had a bad server?
Hmm. I have, but I don't want to. I don't want to be a bad guest. What I do is ask for the manager on duty, or if the general manager is in the house, because you should know how to handle things.
And and, and,
Um,
and and I probably shouldn't say this, but I gotta say it because I'm thinking about it right now.
yeah.
I went to a restaurant in Denver,
Mm-hmm. Hi, Renee.
and I can't remember the exact words, but I was told, I hope your day gets better.
Yeah.
Excuse my language, and I'm not gonna curse, but this person act like I'm having a bad day because he couldn't get it right. I hope your day gets better. And I immediately say, I need to talk to your manager.
I need supposed to be manager.
The
Yeah.
manager came out and I say,
Mhm.
hey man, I don't want that dude helping me anymore. I don't want this dude helping us anymore.
Yeah. He can go.
That's what happened. He said the same dude back out there.
That was his table.
No, I said, hey man, I don't want to talk to you. He was like, man,
That
what's
was
your
his.
beef?
That was
What's your
his table, though.
no? It's what he said. What's your beef with me, man? Man, back. Oh, I wanted to hit him in the mouth, dude. I don't have no beef with you. My beef with you is I don't want to talk to you.
I don't want to talk to you.
I'm trying to be as cordial as I can,
Yeah.
and I'm trying to say, can you please get away from me?
Oh,
And
because
get
he
me
said, "I hope
something
your day gets
else?"
better."
He said, I hope your day. He lucky I ain't
Your day
told
gets
him
better.
and all the shrimp in the place.
Well, maybe you looked over full, like you just looked
Oh
uncomfortable.
no, they were very understaffed. They were very understaffed. Very.
Oh,
They were very understaffed. And,
they
and the
were
manager,
probably a little irritated,
they were very understaffed.
very understaffed. So you
They
were
had
probably a
sent
little
a lot of people
irritated.
home. They were very understaffed.
Yeah.
But you know what? I bet you my pockets ain't gonna be understaffed. They ain't gonna give me no discount because they understaffed.
I'm tickled. I'm tickled. Yeah,
They,
in this instance, yeah, he'll be back in there. He'll be back in that restaurant.
no, you
He's
know what?
gonna.
You know what I did though, Twanna? You know what I did?
What did you do?
At the end of the day, he was at the bar cleaning up because they were about to close. I went over there and I said, man, I think I owe you an apology.
Did you really?
Yes, I really did. And I said, you pissed me off. I ain't gonna lie about that part. But I just feel like I owe you an apology because you're here just trying to make your money.
Man,
And you may not have known the right words to say, but you tried. He tried to make it right.
yeah.
He tried. Hey, what's up, meeting my peeps? My man Anwar came up on the stage with me last night. 4,000 subscribers on PBT, baby. But he tried to make it right to one, but he didn't know how to make it
He
right.
didn't know.
And I said, man,
He
you know
tried.
what? I'm telling you,
Yeah.
he almost would have cried
Oh,
because I took the time to say, hey, man, I'm sorry. I'm wrong.
yeah. Yeah,
I'm wrong.
service don't have a good. Oh, think about how many customers they have all day, every day.
And you see this here? He was young. Yeah, he was very young.
Yeah, yeah,
And you know what? He
yeah.
went to shake my hand. I said, no, dude, your boy Rod don't do this here. It's still, and I didn't think, but I might have COVID. I don't know. But I said, but we got to do this here, dog. We got to do the superpowers activate. We got to do this.
Right. We got a bump. Like,
And that dude was so touched.
oh,
He, and I said, man, when I went over to, I said, man, it's in my heart. It's in my heart. I feel like I got to apologize. I feel like I owe you an apology.
that's good.
Uh,
That's good.
yeah. So but we what as the
That's,
elder, we have to sometimes correct, but teach others how to treat us.
yep, that's true. You got to treat people. You got to teach people how to treat you because
You know what? You know
people
what,
don't
though,
know.
Tawana? I'm gonna say this about you. I'm gonna say this about everybody that I'm kind of close to on YouTube and through YouTube and outside of YouTube. And I'm probably the oldest one out the group. But everybody always said, Rod, maybe you should have did this. Maybe you should have did that. I'm probably the oldest one. I'm the oldest one to act the biggest fool. I'll be honest with you. But people, and that night, that dude, it touched me to go back and just say, hey, man,
No,
I got to make this right.
I think that was lovely. I think that's so awesome because two people bumping heads and you don't know each other, and you know, you may have been frustrated about something. He definitely was frustrated about the whole day, probably, and like Why Love said, he's young and you know he was probably in his feelings. Don't know how long he's been on the job, but at least he was trying. He was doing his best. So
Yeah.
that's wonderful.
So I do I have any questions? Let me look at here on my question list.
Look at your
And I ain't gonna
question.
ask you nothing crazy tonight. Uh,
Now look, I'm putting a time limit. You got 10 minutes. Or really 9 minutes.
you want to go
But you
down to
gotta go to
8?
bed. You gotta go to bed.
Man, I'm waking up now. I'd have been over here 50 something minutes, an hour. I'm waking up now.
Terrible.
Yeah, you're right. I won't get into another question. You're right. You're right.
You can't do the question in 8 minutes.
Well, I can do the question 8 minutes, but I'm telling you what's gonna happen. The responses ain't gonna be 8 minutes.
The
That's the
response
problem.
is
I can do the
oh,
questions in 8 seconds, but
okay.
uh,
Well, how are you feeling? How are you feeling now?
I'm feeling good now. I'm
Are
waking
you
up.
congested? Is it like in your head or in your chest?
It ain't in my head, it in my chest. My nose was running, and uh,
Do you think it's
now
COVID?
that you said it, now my head started hurting. I don't know. It wasn't in my head, but
Do you
it
think it's
was.
COVID or do you think it's a cold? Like
Well, I didn't think it was COVID until I got a phone call.
it wasn't me. I didn't call him, y'all. I did not
No,
call him.
it was my best friend called me, and she said, "Why let's motivate?" My lady was with me. She was like, "I think, what if it's COVID?" I'm like, "Oh Lord, have mercy." Now I'm over here tripping,
I didn't
but
call him,
I
y'all.
don't know.
I did not
I
call
don't
him.
know what it is, man. I really don't know. Y'all see, I got my hat pulled down.
Yeah, he's got the dark glasses on, the hat
No,
pulled
these are my
down.
regular glasses.
Are they? Oh, because they change color, don't they?
Yeah, what they call that transition.
Yeah, they transition.
Yeah. But I don't know. I don't know. I will say this here though. I think everybody should go to Denver and visit.
Why should we go to Denver to get COVID?
No, it was a
Hey,
cool.
Polo.
Have you ever been to San Diego?
No, I've never been to San Diego.
It was so laid back, man. It was just chill. I had a great time. I really enjoyed. Like I want to go back. Like if I had everything set up, I would go back probably next week. That's how much fun I had because I didn't. I feel like I didn't do everything. I will
Yeah,
go back next week.
yeah.
Well, AMC, what you laughing at? Everybody be laughing. I don't even be knowing. It was cool. It was cool. San
That's
Diego
good.
was cool.
I'm
Like I
glad you had a good trip. And I'm sorry you got a cold or COVID.
man, but these people were sneezing on me, which caused me to sneeze on other people. Well, they was coughing. They was coughing. They weren't sneezing.
They
They
were
were coughing.
coughing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really.
So what man, what's that? You got the like super duper cup. What is that? The big gulp?
Okay, so what had happened was I went to the doctors. Remember when you texted me and I was like, I'm on my way to the doctor's office. So my blood pressure was extremely high. My stomach was upset. My blood pressure was high. And my nurse was like, well, you need to go eat something because it's around lunchtime, whatever, you have to take your medicine. So I don't want you to eat fast food or whatever. So I went to a real restaurant and they always give you like this size cup. Like I don't know why. This is one of my favorite restaurants. And so I went in there to get real food. Um, and this is the cup. I mean, I don't
Twan,
know.
I do have a question. I do have a serious
What's up?
question. No jokes. I have a serious question.
Okay.
I don't know, like I take medication.
Yeah.
Uh and just listen to what you said. You take medication. I don't know what you take.
Yeah.
If a person, and I need your honest opinion, and you could take 8 minutes or 8,000 minutes, it's on you.
Okay.
This how we end this is gonna be on you.
Hi, Betty. Hey, Eric.
I'm putting the pressure on Twanna. I'm putting the pressure. But seriously, if a person does not want to take medication,
Yeah.
from a person that takes medication,
Yeah.
what's your recommendation?
So are you saying that the person is trying to give you some of their medicine?
No. The
What are you
doctor.
saying?
Okay, let me go back. The doctor
Do you
prescribes
think it was a
medication to
change
you.
of weather? Jackie says, do you think it was a change of weather, like from one climate to
Yeah,
another?
I think it was an attitude. I mean, attitude, altitude. Yeah,
Altitude, yeah.
yeah. The doctor prescribes you medication, but you Tawana, the doctor said, Tawana, I think you need to be on this medication. Tawana's not feeling that
Okay.
medication and don't. She knows she might need to be on it, but she don't want to take. She's tired of taking medication. How do you handle that?
I mean, you can't make people do what you want them to do. Um, they have to see the good side of it. They have to see, and I hate to sound like a cliche, but you have to see the benefit in taking the medication. You have to see that. Like, and I'm just saying that, like, for me, I told you about Jonathan, a really close friend of mine. Well,
Well, Tawana, don't get all sad on me now.
I'm not. I'm not sad about it. But he passed away Tuesday morning, and I'm not sad about it.
Oh
You
my
know,
God.
Jonathan
Oh my
was
God.
like,
Oh my God. Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. My mom woke me up really early Tuesday morning. She told me that he's gone. He lost his battle with cancer, and he was 50 years old. Um, that's why I was saying you have to get yourself checked out. You have to go to your doctor's appointments. You have to take your medication. Doctors have been here since the biblical days. It's fine. God gives everybody this mandate on their life, whether it's to be a doctor or a lawyer or a scientist or whatever. And the good thing about that, it's their calling. And when you come in contact with a doctor that has your best interest at heart, you can trust them, builds a rapport with that doctor. I've had a doctor misdiagnose me before, and I got a second opinion. And guess what? I made it out of kidney failure. I'm not supposed to be here.
Wait, whoa.
Both of my kidneys failed. I was like, if I had waited, they said if I had waited 24 hours, I would be gone.
Tawana, are you serious?
Yep.
Yo, we don't script this. I ain't know this. I just asked a simple question. I
Take
ain't
your
know none of this.
medicine. Take your medicine. Just take it. Just it's just take. Look at this.
I
Look
hear
at
your
this.
voice. I hear your voice. I hear your
Do you
voice.
see that? Do you see that? That's me every day.
Wait, what is it?
My stomach. That's my medicine cabinet. That's me every single day.
Man, how many things can you go put? What's that about?
I take
15, 19
19
different
pills a
pills?
day. Yeah,
God,
every day.
I was just talking. I was just talking about this today. 19 pills a day.
I'm
I was
sick.
just talking about
I
this
have to take
today.
my medicine. My stomach doesn't work. I have gastroparesis. That stuff that you just saw is partially an artificial it creates an artificial simulation in my stomach for my stomach to work. That's why I have to go to the doctor so much. My stomach doesn't work. I can eat, but in order for it to digest and flow through my system, I have to do that every day. I take medicine 5 times a day in rotation.
Y'all, I don't mean to look so paralyzed up here right now, but I am in a serious state of shock. 19 pills. Tawana, they had me on like 6 and I couldn't keep up with them. I don't want to go too deep into this. I know you wasn't expecting this question. Yeah.
I'm fine with it. I mean, I'm used to it. Um, you just have to do what's best for you. Like I said, your health is your wealth. And exactly, and see, you got to know the risks, but I'm not ready to die. So I got to do what I got to do.
With that being said, y'all,
Take your medicine.
I really don't have.
Thank you,
I personally
Jackie.
don't have nothing else to say. I personally don't have nothing else to say.
Listen, my mom told me this morning. I got up this morning and I said, Mom, I don't feel like going to the doctor's office. And she said, You got to press your way. You got to press. I said, All right. So I got up and I got dressed and I started, doing my makeup and, doing my routine. And, by the time I got up and put my clothes on and everything, I felt better. Um, then when I got there, I told them that I didn't feel good. So when I saw the nurse said, Your blood pressure is high. It's like your bottom number is over 100. What is going on with you? And I was like, I don't feel well. And I was like, she was asking me what I ate, and I was like, I don't eat breakfast or whatever. And she, you haven't eaten anything all day, and I'm like, I usually don't until around lunchtime. So that's why she gave me suggestions of what to eat or whatever. Um, but eating just is not fun for me anymore. Um, last Thursday, my doctor was like, it's my gastro doctor. And Dr. Keith is a wonderful doctor. She's a cancer survivor and she knows everything there is to know about, um, my sickle cell trait and my, stomach and fibromyalgia. Like she knows how to take care of me. And so I know that I'm in good hands. And, she was like, well, there's no cure for gastroparesis. What it is, as you mature, it's going to get worse. Um, you kind of stabilize it, but you can't make it go away. So either you're going to do what it takes, you know, to live a normal life or as normal as possible every day, or you're just going to give up. Choice is yours.
She told you that?
I mean, what else is there? You think about it. If you eat every day, I don't care if it's one meal a day, and your stomach doesn't work, you're not breaking down any food. You're not going to the bathroom. Of course, your kidneys are going to fail. You're going to get backed up. It's going to either come, up or out eventually because your stomach can only hold so much stuff. And it's never going to be an okay thing. It's never going to be okay. Something has to give. So if I don't take my medicine every day, and if I don't get these checkups, if I don't, get checked for polyps and all that kind of stuff, my situation could end up a whole lot worse than what it is. So I have to stay on top of everything. With the sickle cell trait, Dr. Lobos is, at the cancer center. I go and get my fusion treatments. So, I sit there around, people who are on chemotherapy and, people who have different, blood diseases like leukemia and stuff like that. And I haven't had to do that, in a while. But I do get my labs next month. So every time I have to go for labs, it's a big deal because I'm like, is it back? Am I in remission? You know what I'm saying? Like it's almost like having cancer, you know what I mean? But it is a form of cancer. Anytime you have something wrong with your blood, it's a huge deal. You know what I'm saying? Because your blood, you know, is pumping through your veins. So anytime you were born with something like that, and then you have an allergy doctor to deal with, and then you have your stomach doctor to deal with, and then you have fibromyalgia. So you're going to an arthritis doctor. You have to deal with. There's like a team of doctors, and all of them, are going to prescribe you a medication. They're going to, prescribe some sort of exercise. They're going to, suggest, eating, regimen. There's always going to be something. And so either you're going to do what it takes, and you're going to use your best judgment, and you're going to use your discernment, and you're going to pray often, to make this thing work, or you're going to give up. Either you're going to do it or you're not going to do it, because everybody's not perfect. Everybody wasn't born, with a perfect body. Somebody's going to have some stuff. And this is my cross to bear. Everybody has a cross to bear. And this is my cross to bear. And I was born this way. It wasn't like it happened overnight or something. I was born with a nervous stomach. I got my first ulcer when I was 12. So, I've been knowing this.
Well, I
MC
asked a
says,
question to Twanna.
yeah,
When I was in the hospital in February, they did a EGD or something where they went through my mouth, and then they did a colonoscopy 2 days, like one day, then the next day, and I was put on anesthesia both days, and I had 7 ulcers. I didn't even know you had 1 ulcer. I didn't. Y'all, we don't script these. I don't like to get in people's medical conditions. I really don't. I asked you the question because I knew you took medications. So do I.
yeah,
And I'm listening right now. Black people.
Black people do better. Do better.
And I'm going to try not to get emotional with this. We got to take care of ourselves.
Absolutely.
I'm speaking from Rod right now. I'm not speaking for nobody else. I'm not saying what nobody else say or what they think. I'm speaking from Rod.
Yeah.
I ain't going to say black people. I'm going to say Rod people. I'm going to say Rod. Rod was that dude that was scared to go to the doctor because you don't want bad news. You're scared to go to the hospital because you don't want to hear what's going to be wrong.
Yeah.
And then the next thing you know, you got somebody out there that ain't even got the money to bury your ass, excuse my language.
Yeah.
Because you made a conscious decision not to take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Because you were afraid to hear about reality.
Yep. And that's what Jonathan just went through. That's why he lost his life, because he didn't want to hear it. He didn't want to go. And I kept telling him, he was like, there's a tingling in my legs and I'm swelling up. And I was like, you have to go to the doctor. And he was like, I'll go next week, or, but I got to go to work. And I'm like, you're not going to be alive to go to work. You got to go to work. No, you have to go get checked out. You're sick.
Twanna, that was me. I'll go next week. I'll go tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'll go next year. I'll go 17 years from now.
Yeah.
That was
And
me.
now he can't go at all.
But you know who are strong? You know who's strong? And I'm going to tell you something, brothers. You know who's strong? Our black women out there. They will go to the doctor. They will find out what's wrong with them. Damn, if you scared, find a black woman. It ain't got to be your girlfriend. It ain't got to be your wife. Hell, get a friend. Twanna just showed us 19 different pills. I can't even keep up with 6. 19 different medications. I'm telling y'all something. I was in the hospital 7 days in February, scared out of this world. It's more than one. It's a couple of people on the planet Earth. Why loves to motivate and shelter from your favorite couple to carry me through it. And Anwar and me. but it was one supreme being up there I've never met, and I pray to God I get a chance to meet him, and the Lord carried me through that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm done, Twanna. I said I ain't have much to say tonight. Woo, you touched a nerve though. I don't care how sick I am. I don't care how I'm feeling tonight.
Let's see. Am I on a special diet? Yes, I have a special diet, and I keep it right here. Um, because recalibrated my medication, and she gave me there's a new diet at a college in Huntsville, Alabama. Let me see what the name of this college is. For those of you who may be struggling with some sort of bad stomach, um, Birmingham, TKC in Birmingham. They have a recipe. Um, if you don't want to go get a colonic, like if you're afraid to go get a colonic and you don't want to take a medicine, um, what she's saying, if you need to flush out your stomach, and you can't do it naturally, you're afraid to take medication, she says to crush up bran flakes, or some sort of bran flake cereal. 10 grams of fiber is what it really is. So if you don't like cereal, it's going to be about 10 grams of fiber, 1.5 cups of canned pears in syrup. That syrup is supposed to, help things move. Blend the cereal and the pears and the syrup together. It's going to be kind of goopy, she says. And take a teaspoon of that each morning along with the medication that you were prescribed. And this is for people who, like I said, if you just don't want to go get a colonic, I don't care. I'll get one. But there are certain things I can't eat, and this diet is like 6 pages long or whatever, so I'm not going to go through all of this stuff. But things like hard meats, pork and stuff like that, I can't eat. I can't eat like raw vegetables, like raw broccoli on a salad and stuff like that. It's not going to digest, and even with the medication, it's not going to work its way down. It's just going to come out the way it goes in is the way it's going to come out. So you have to be sensible about what you eat. So a lot of my foods are soft. And like the meat that I eat is very lean, it's very thin. I don't eat, in big portions either. My stomach is shrinking. Somebody asked me at the beginning of the year, "You look great. How are you losing this weight?" I'm not on a diet or anything. It's just I can't eat. I can't eat a big juicy T-bone steak. I wish I could, but I can't. So instead of that, I might have some, lean chicken or a half of a butterfly filet mignon. But that won't happen often. Um, a lot of people who are on a gastroparesis diet may have to do like a lot of gelatins and puddings and stuff like that, depending on the severity of it. Um, I'm not, I'm only 50. I'll be 53 next month, in July the 9th. So um, I'm not in a really bad predicament because I'm still up. I'm able to move. I can walk every day and stuff like that. So I'm trying to get my activity back up because exercise helps the fibromyalgia and it also helps gastroparesis. Those two things are connected together. So there's a handful of medication for the fibro. I take that in the morning along with my blood pressure medication. There's 2 doses, like one in the afternoon, one in the evening for the gastroparesis because I don't eat in the morning. I just have like my coffee. And normally when I get up in the morning, that's when my stomach wants to empty. So I'll take the last dose of medication around midnight, um, along with something to help me sleep, and then I'll go. So tomorrow is when I go to pick up my new medication that I'm on, that has been added to my gastroparesis diet, and it helps the food that I just ate go down. So, like, I know you can't see it, but what I ate earlier is sitting right here at the top of my stomach. So what happens is when I take that medicine and then there's a Flonase type of thing that I have to sniff. So you like spray it up your nose, kind of like when you have a stopped up nose or whatever, to eliminate yet another pill is what they're trying to do. And it makes the nerves at the top of my stomach work. So once they start connecting to the muscles at the top of my stomach, it helps to move that food down so that it can properly digest. So after that, the next dose of medication is to break the food down. And then the at midnight, I'll take that medication to move it out of my system. So either I'm going to do that or I'm not going to eat because that food will just sit there without the proper diet and the proper medication. So yeah,
And
that's
I'm
it.
I'm gonna say this right now, and this is a beautiful black woman that's on the screen right now.
Thank
We
you.
gonna we gonna crack jokes. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna talk about Reddit. We're gonna talk about who cheating on who and all this other stuff. But we're also gonna talk about what's real. I'm gonna tell you right now. There was a time. I want y'all to listen to me real good. There was a time where black people couldn't get medical care. We couldn't get it. They wouldn't see us. Some of the doors said colored only, some of the doors said white only. Now we have the opportunity to get it, and we don't even take advantage of it. We, I'm not saying black people, but Americans get mad because people from other countries come over here and they find out every way to get every possible assistance they can. And we get mad, but the same assistance is available to us. We just don't research, or we don't know, or we don't become aware of the assistance that's available to us. My sister right now, my co-host right now, 19 medications. 19. That's freaking ridiculous. But you know what? She's able to get 19. There were times when if she needed 19, we couldn't get it.
Mhm.
Nobody was going to help us like that. I need
And guess
y'all.
what? Since you said that, there's still one medication on the list that I wasn't able to get because Medicaid won't pay for it. So it's 2024 and we're still going through it.
I
Still
need y'all
going
to take
through
care
it.
of yourself, man. I need y'all to take care of yourself. I don't have I don't have much else to say. It's amazing how I came over here sick. I came over here quiet. I didn't have
I
much to
told you to
say.
go to bed. I said, Rod,
No,
get
I'm
in
good
bed.
now. Oh no.
I didn't want you to do this though, because
Y'all
I
have
mean,
woken a sleeping giant because as long as my people need help, Rod gonna persevere. Rod gonna come through. Rod ain't worried about if he's sick or not. Rod ain't worried about, oh man, I need to get some rest. Oh man, the world, no. Every channel I've ever created is to help. I'm gonna be real. It's to help people. It's to help people. I don't care how I'm feeling. I'm gonna be all right, y'all. I'm gonna be all right.
I hope so, Mr.
I'll get
COVID.
some rest tonight. I'll go in here and take some whatever. I done took like seven. Well, no, I ain't that many. I done took two medicines a day. I
You
was gonna
better
make.
go get that COVID test, is what you better do.
No, I ain't got no COVID, man. I was
I'm
listening to
just
Walk
saying.
Dogs
See,
Morning.
there
I
you
ain't got
go,
no
being
COVID.
hard headed again. Take the test.
I ain't got no COVID. But
All
I'm
right.
telling y'all
Okay.
right now, we need to start. What people what Twanna just said a while ago. If you know better, you do better. But you know what will blow my mind? I'm gonna tell you, and I'm talking about Rod right now. I'm talking about me. I ain't talking about none of y'all out there. It's amazing how I know better, but I still won't do better. Because I come up with an excuse.
Yeah.
To what I ain't got nothing else to say. I'm gonna let you close the show, sweetheart.
It's not
I
just
ain't got
you. We
nothing
all
else.
have our excuses and stuff. I'm gonna go back. If you can go back up, because there was somebody else said something. Let me see. Scared to go to the doctor,
I
but I
had
know
it
I
on the
need
screen.
ASAP.
You didn't see it
I'll
because you was
schedule an
preaching.
appointment
You
for
didn't
it.
see it because
Yes,
you.
schedule an appointment. Yeah, schedule an appointment. Was I preaching?
Yeah, you was
Facts,
talking.
Auntie. My body told me I was hungry. I was prescribed Jamaica. I know. Listen, me and I. If you're prescribed Jamaica, work it out.
Well, he.
Why loves? Definitely listen to your body. It is a lot of
Right
medicine,
here. Here's
Jackie.
another one. I started some of them.
The Queen's been having real ish going on, and you can never tell. I love the strength of our people. Continuous prayers and healings for everyone. Thank you. I appreciate it. A blessing to want to be connected to get health provider. Yeah, I love my team of doctors. I love my team. I mean, they're really really good about staying on top of stuff. Even if I forget something, they're on it. They're going to text me or call me or email me. Thank God for email because I have to check my email like 3 or 4 times a day. So Meat Night says 19 is insane. They can't combine them. No. I had to move my mother to Atlanta from Tuscaloosa because the Alabama doctors was misdiagnosing her. I did have a doctor that misdiagnosed me, but the doctor that misdiagnosed me when my kidneys failed on me told me I had gout, and that doctor was from Africa.
Hey,
The,
Twana,
Amer- the
They
American
told me I
the
had something.
American doctor saved my life.
They told me I had an infection, but it was gout. Now they told you had gout, but it was something else.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah. She said my labs came back and said that I had gout. I said your labs lied to you because I'm in the ER. I sat in the ER from lunchtime to about 10 o'clock that night, and they immediately ran in there with an IV. They knew from jump when I couldn't go to the bathroom that there was something wrong with my kidneys. But when she was asking me for a specimen and I couldn't go to the bathroom, she thought I was, just drink some water, drink some water. And you know what came out? Blood.
hey,
And you're telling me I had gout, Miss
how far are you
Africa.
from Atlanta? How far are you from Atlanta?
From Atlanta, 4 hours.
Oh, that's a long way.
What? Shall we go shopping in Atlanta? What you mean?
Well, that's a long way from me. I'm 4 hours from Houston. I swear it's like a whole nother
I'm
state.
an hour and a half away from Birmingham, 40 minutes away from
Only reason I ask because I know the
Huntsville.
Meet and I Awards coming up in January,
It's gonna
and
be in Atlanta.
yeah, they don't. It's they do a premiere, but it's off the chain.
I gotta hurry and get my car fixed. Shoot. Next time you in Atlanta want to hit us up. Sure will.
See,
Oh,
see,
will.
see, 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 see. I just,
Yep.
I'm telling you,
I'm in Alabama. I'm 4 hours
and they are
away.
meet Edward and meet. I've hung out with them 3 or 4
Yeah,
times.
I'll ask my daughter if she wants to go to the awards, and we'll roll on.
They are great people, man. You
But
know
she's
what?
not gonna
Love
let
them.
me go by myself. So
But I'm gonna tell you something, Tawana. I don't know how short you are, but they talk.
I'm 5'7".
You 5'7"?
Yeah.
Damn, you like the height of my mama. Hey, Edward, I always hear your mouth. I
Is
always hear
that
your
short?
mouth.
Am I short?
No, that ain't short. I'm 5'9", but they told me I'm 5'5".
I'm five
But
seven.
Edward is like 6'2" and me like 5'11". They made this big old joke. They came to Dallas and I was sitting in the front with Edward. Edward drive crazy. Don't y'all ever ride with Edward? And they tell me we put him in the baby seat. They tell me they had me in the baby seat. What he
Nita
said?
and I said no. Rod is not 5'9". He's 4'9".
Yeah, but
If that's the
y'all,
case, I'm real
I'm
short.
ready to raise up. I'm ready to raise up, sis. I know you gotta
All
get your
right,
medicine
we're
and get some
good. We
sleep.
had a good show tonight. I appreciate it.
Y'all, I didn't feel like it. And this woman right here was like, no, we can counsel. She kept saying, we can counsel if you want to. I know you're not feeling good. She kept saying that. I'm like, nah, I got to roll. I got to roll. She kept saying, we can counsel. She kept saying,
Well, you don't feel good, right? Just, I mean, I know what it's like to have a summer cold. I mean, it's. I don't wish that on anybody. Man, they cut the grass yesterday, and I've been sick ever since. So I feel your pain.
but I ain't got no pain right now. I might do a whole nother live, y'all. Nah, I'm not. I'm not. Let me quit lying. I'm not. You know what? I'm mad. I can't find my Points Blank Experience T-shirt. I got a Meet and I T-shirt over there. I got like three Meet and I T-shirts. I
Well, you
see.
got on points blank travel right now, so
No, this ain't what I wanted. I wanted the Points Blank Experience. And then I got a Meet and I T-shirt. Y'all, I'm gonna open this up. I'm open. Hold on, Twan. I'm gonna open this up.
where is he going? Lord,
Right
look
here.
at
I'm
this
gonna open
man.
this up. I'm gonna open this up. I'm gonna open this up. Meet and I. Shop me tonight. Shop me tonight. Watch, I ain't gonna be able to open it. Why? Watch this here. This is gonna be stupid. I should have got my because I can't be all ghetto and bite it. But y'all, this I might have to put my avatar up. No, this shop me tonight, man. And after this, y'all, we are about to close this out. Twanna and I, I'm telling y'all, man, go check Twanna out. Oh, yo, this is their latest. I think this, yes,
What
they,
is
they said,
that?
yeah, I thought he was gonna forget. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, I'm like a little kid
No,
on Christmas.
let us see. Let us
I want to
see.
show y'all. I thought he was gonna forget. I thought everyone was gonna forget. This is their newest T-shirt. It's the Meet and I collection. Y'all see how ghetto I am? I'm just ghetto. I just opened it up ghetto. Oh man, I gotta get a meaning I gotta get Aunt Yo one of these. I gotta get Aunt Yo one of these. She going to tell me her side. Y'all, this is the Meet and I collection. They was on their live and I won something. I don't know how I did it, but that is it. M and I.
Oh,
It's just M and I. It's
it's
simple. It's simple.
nice.
It's simple. It's simple.
Oh, I like it.
So
It has what's on the back. That's
uh
M&I again.
yeah, but it's a
Yeah.
different. I like it because they got that's Air War. He got the M heart up there where it says M heart.
That's cute. I like it.
So yeah. But anyway, y'all, what is it? Not
It
uh
is nice, isn't it, MC? It's
yeah,
nice.
yeah. I'm
Yeah.
telling y'all, go to meet hey Air War. If y'all still in here, man, if y'all still in here, please drop the link to Meet and I shop. Please drop the link. And Anwar and Meet are part of the they're part of the alliance. Anwar, please, man, please, man, drop y'all link. They in here because I just saw him. Y'all, I asked him, I was watching their live and I won I won something. I don't even know what I won, but I won something. And I was like, Anwar. And he told me I won a dope in real life. Well, I have a dope in real life shirt. I had a family real life. I said, no, Anwar, I want that shirt y'all wear. Because him and me was rocking it. He was like, Unc, we got you. And y'all, I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got
Oh,
it. So
so cute.
yeah, there it is right there, y'all. Go there. Happy birthday. Hey, there it
Mm-hmm.
is. MeetandIShop.com.
Stop
Y'all
meeting
go there.
I. Mm-hmm.
Go there. So, hey, Tawana, take us out. Take us out.
All
What you
right,
got
you
to say?
guys, I'm so glad that everybody came out to share tonight with us. This is what episode number 4 or 5? Episode number
Five.
5. This is episode number 5. So we made it like 5 episodes. Shoot, we doing this thing. So we got it going on. I hope you guys are liking the content. Do us a favor if you have any suggestions or if you want us to cover a topic or anything. If you want to be on the show after this is over, all you have to do is put some lingo in the comments, let us know, and we will be glad to put that on our long list of content. We'll give a big shout out to Big O Live. Thank you guys for listening to the podcast. We really appreciate it. And hopefully I can get you guys back on next week. Shout out to the 74 that hung in. So what was that? We had was it like 87 or something? And we
You had
still have
74
74.
people on Big O.
Yeah, 74 people hung out. So thank you guys so much. Thanks to all the followers, all the subscribers. I really appreciate you guys. And I will talk to Bingo tomorrow. And I will talk to YouTube tomorrow as well. So good night, everybody. We love you guys so much. Thank you once again. Rod, last words.
Y'all, again, tonight, and I always say this when I'm collabing with somebody. Tonight you have witnessed greatness. My sister told me several times, Rod, you don't need to go live. You don't need to go live. You don't need to go live. You need to rest. I couldn't do it. I had to go live. This woman here, y'all go check out TwannaYvette on demand. Phenomenal, inspirational,
Aww.
motivational. Go check her out. I constantly communicate with the alliance of what I should be doing and what I shouldn't be doing. You have some people rooting for you, girl. That's all I'm gonna say. You have some people rooting for you.
Thank you.
You
Thank
have
you.
some people.
I
So
appreciate
with
it.
that being said, man, do me a favor, y'all. Tomorrow night on the Point Blank Experience, Keisha's Comedy Set interview tomorrow night, 7:35 p.m. Central Standard Time. I ain't got nothing else to say because I haven't even got to next week's schedule. I know I have another interview next week. But with that being said, TwannaYvette, she's the bomb. I'm gonna get out of here because I don't feel that well. But much love to y'all. Do
Go
me
to
a
bed.
Tap into the Point Blank Experience because I'm gonna keep dropping that heat, that fire, that knowledge. But more importantly, I need y'all to shoot for the moon. If you don't make it, you're gonna be amongst the stars. I can guarantee. And until the next time, peace, baby. Much love. That's all I gotta say to him. All right, y'all. We out. Much love, y'all.